Alright, so I figured I'd start with this one, just because this is like the trick that like literally every drummer does. You see them always. Um, but anyway, I wanted to start with this one, but even though this isn't the one that I started with, because this one actually caused me some trouble, believe it or not. Uh, it was really kind of awkward, and I'd see people doing it, and they all did it just so fast and made it look so easy, and it pissed me off a little bit, to be honest. Um, anyway, because nobody would really like explain it, even when they did explain it, uh, it just wasn't like that good. I don't know. It didn't really help me, and it was just kind of a feeble. I don't know. I didn't like it, and I kind of struggled with it. Even though it's now that I've been doing it for a while, I kind of think of it as like the easiest one. It's got to be the easiest one. That's why everybody does it, and it's pretty cool looking. Um, Especially once you kind of get going, you know. Let's see. Backwards, forwards, both hands. Um, anyway, so the idea, at least the way that I do it, and again, like I said, I'm just kind of starting, so I don't really know right or wrong, but the deal is, when I started, everybody was like, you hold it here between your two digits there, like that, and you just try to kind of get it going in this fashion. You just try to basically keep I mean, you don't want to hold it with your thumb, but you try to keep the stick basically going like this, pointed to the ceiling and the floor. And I actually struggled with that at first, believe it or not. And so the tip that I would give, the thing that actually really worked for me, is another thing that, the other thing that would happen is, as I'd go to do it, like the hand would come around and smack me in the hand. I was just kind of unwieldy with it. So the thing that really worked for me was two things. One is when I put it in my hand, rather than putting it between these two digits like that, rather than between those two knuckles here and here, instead I put it real deep in there, like that. And another thing is, rather than starting in the middle, alright, I choked way down on it so that that part of the stick was kind of out of my way. And again, so I'm here and it's real deep in there, and then I just worked it with my wrist, and so I've got it perpendicular, and I bring it all the way around, and then I kind of open so that my palm is flat towards the sky, and then bring it here, and then right back to the top, and as I bring it to the top, I close my fingers back around it. Shoom. So, and this one is so useful because if you're just going tick, 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 and you have like a moment where you can kind of do a big crash or something, whether it's, forward or back, bang, pop, so that helped a lot, keeping it real deep in between those fingers. That was really the main deal, and also choking it up. And I just kept doing that until I kind of got a feel for that motion. And then I moved it up, and I did the same thing, but rather than with a closed hand, I just open it, but the motion is the same. So if I do that slowly, boom, boom, but the motion is the same, like that. And so it's easy to get from from a match grip like this to this position by just going click, tossing that finger over the top, boom, and then it's just back to it if you wanted to. Bang. Boom, boom. Pop. And then if you've got some extra time and you're just going, like I said, I haven't been at it very long. But you get the idea. Yeah, so there's that.